back to another Timeless Pick a Card reading. This is Shyann Crow and I talk tarot. Today we have 3 groups to choose from. The first is Receiving Healing, second is Grateful, and the third is Kindness. I have timestamps in the description box below, and I look forward to seeing you at your reading. Hi Pile 1, welcome to your Timeless Pick a Card reading. You chose Receiving Healing. I'm going to go ahead and start right in with the tarot, and we'll see what Spirit wants you to know for this Sunday's Spirit reading. Woo! Okay. I hope everybody's doing fantastic today. It's a very nice day. Hope you all are relaxing. That nobody has too much of the Sunday sad. And yeah. Okay, so we have the Devil and the Hangman in reverse. Whoa! We have the Magician here with Justice. Justice has been coming out quite a bit the last week. So we have the Devil, the Hangman in reverse, and the Magician in Justice. Let's go ahead and get one more card, Spirit. Okay, there it is. Okay. So we're gonna put this one like this today because it was in reverse, but I wanted it so badly to be the other way. So that could be your message right off the bat. Oh, we're moving right through right now. Okay, so the Devil talks about something holding you back, or you feeling like you're held back by something that you can't move forwards on. And there's a need to step out of what's making you like stuck in time, like not able to move forward with the situation, because Spirit's saying that you have the ability, the power, the justice, the growth, the expansion within your consciousness to be able to move forward with the situation that you currently are not moving forward with. It's also saying that justice is now awarded to you now that you can see that you are free from something that has been holding you back. But right now you're in limbo. You know that it would be good to move forward with something new at this time, but there's, like, again, something holding you back. And it seems like it could be person, place, thing, but it's definitely something that makes you feel like there is or was an abundance of love and something to hold on to. And it seems that as of right now, what you felt like you were in control of and had the power to cultivate has come to an end, a stop, or your foundations have shifted. Then there's no longer a solid foundation underneath this thing that's rocky that the Devil's holding you to. Like there's something within your mind. Sometimes this can be feeling mentally held captive, and it's saying that although these foundations are a bit rocky at this time, there is the ability to see that you are the star of your own story, and there'll be justice for you regardless. Like this thing, whatever you've had to back away from, is being for you. And there's something to be said about the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, and that it's okay to let go of this thing that's no longer serving you, because if you truly see it for what it is, then you know that there's so much more to be had in this kind of situation, relationship, job, environment. And if you fully want to emerge as Empress energy, as feeling like you have everything that you need within your wheelhouse to be able to, you know, prepare you for a new beginning, just know that it's there and it's waiting for you just as much as you've been ready for a shift, even though you're not wanting to let go of the past here. So let's go ahead and see about some oracle to kind of clarify the message in this reading. For Receiving Healing, where you are now healing, this could just definitely talk about breakup. Honestly, there's a lot of breakup energy here, and like where we now need to heal. Yeah, okay, because we have the Crumbling, which kind of reminds me of the Tower card. It says, what are you clinging on to? What are you holding on to that's no longer serving you? What do you need to let go of? And then we also have Mintaken, longing for home, belonging, the original light workers. Yeah, so your energy is super original, very loyal, very steadfast and holding on to like your, what makes you who you are, which can be challenging energy to work with when you're around so many people or things, or you've had an event that makes you feel like you've been pulled out of who you are. So yeah, it's like saying like, although this has ended, you need to remember that you do belong and that you're a light worker and that you have love and kindness and joy to give the world still, even though certain things have to end, there's newness coming in and you just need to be able to ground yourself. It says get grounded, empaths, highly sensitive, connect with nature. This needs to be a time where you go in and find yourself with nature. And this pile's super duper highly sensitive too, so like it could be that you kind of feel like the kind of people who stay in a lot. There's not really much going on in your social life, and so when things end for you, because you keep things the same so often, it can be really disruptive to like your ecosystem and what feels symbiotic to you. And that right now is being called to get grounded, to remember that you're safe and protected. So it might even be satisfying to hear that it's time to take a break. Life's work, not a season, and to get off the treadmill, just relax. Everything's coming to you in divine timing, okay? And yeah, whoever this person was, they were really focused on something that is consuming them so much anyway, that they weren't really seeing through to who you are and what your values are. Like whatever you let go of recently didn't really have your best interest in mind anyway. Whether it was a job or a person or a place that you would go that you don't go to anymore. Yeah, there was something that was definitely incoherent there. Like you just needed certain things to be a certain way for you, and that's okay. There's always going to be someone to give you that, no matter what. You just have to find the right place, the right tribe, and the right people. It says healing the heart. Yeah, you might have gone through a breakup recently, or like something that has been really, really either emotionally traumatizing or something that has just like really struck a chord with you in a way that makes you kind of feel a little out of balance right now. And so it's really important to take some time out. Remember that you're not stuck. Actually, in fact, realize how free you are in this moment and be able to seek guidance elsewhere, and be more open to new experiences that are kind of going to fulfill you more emotionally, because for as much hurt there is, you can also find people, places, and things are going to hold you in high regard. It says the rose's kiss. So yeah, I see a blossoming here of something that's like new coming in for you, and it's actually super duper lucky. It has a ladybug on there, and that is my sign, like a lucky sign for me. I should have a ladybug in my car that I drive around with. This one wants to come out. Yeah, so talking on going forward. Yeah, well, it's saying that like your heart is healing right now. You've gone through a lot recently, and it's time for you to recognize the beauty in other things that will actually give you the opportunity to serve your higher purpose. And maybe there's someone new too that you can heal with and be there with, or just have someone to listen to. I see that there's something new coming in. Yeah, community. Look at that. How wonderful is that? For as much as you've lost and let go of and recognize that, you know, you may not want to move forward with this new venture or endeavor or opportunity, it really is for you, and would probably be the best thing. You know, people say like, I'm nervous to move forward with this thing. I don't really want to move. If you move through your fear with confidence, you know, and you stay focused on what it is that you truly want and cherish and value, then there's only going to be good things that happen. Okay, it's going to bring you security and the ability to see better what has been gifted to you. We're going to go ahead and do some, whoa! Yeah, saying right now you're out of balance. Angels are saying that you're out of balance right now, and we're going to bring you back into balance because we're going to have you remember your inner power. Divine Father, thank you for co-creating my world with me. Absolutely, that's beautiful. And then thank you, angels, for bringing my life into balance. Yeah, whatever this thing was that needed to be let go of, that was no longer like in alignment with your path, you learned your lessons, you grew together, you matured, and now it's time to recognize where you've grown and continue to fulfill what it is that makes you the most powerful in this life as we have it now. I'm going to do a couple more angels since we're on the topic. What angels would like to speak with pile 1? Ooh, 3 of them. These 3 are like, hey, it's our turn. Okay. Letting go of guilt. Yeah, don't be guilty for what you've done. Kind of just let it go. Gratitude list. And we have raise or promotion. Okay. So the thing that you let go of recently is saying that, like, you know, take all the good bits that you learned and what you're grateful for having had that experience and that time together to kind of like, you know, meld energies and see what you can make as a unit. And then moving forward, realizing that, you know, this has been something to get you to the next spot, to the next place, to the next thing that's going to serve you best, whether it be a promotion at work, just because you've worked really, really hard during this time with said person, thing, or place to move yourself into new life lessons that you wouldn't have had if you did not go through what you now need to let go of guilt of. And then recognizing that no matter what, nothing can truly hold you back if you're holding the abundance mindset that you're worthy of this new thing. That's really like the breakthrough, the unlocking moment, the time to walk through the new doorway. If you'd like, I'll go ahead and read these now. It says, when you allow your light to shine brightly, you inspire others. Forgive yourself for what you think you've done or not done, and trust that God loves you unconditionally for who you are. Learn and grow from past mistakes instead of beating yourself up for them. And then it says, counting your blessings and feeding gratitude for what you already have helps you to be centered in the heart instead of fixated on worries in your mind. What and who you are grateful for right now. Are you grateful for right now? It says, keep focusing upon gratitude and you'll discover the amazing generosity of this universe. And then the last card here, it says, congratulations, an increase in your abundance flow awaits you. This is a result of positive focus and guidance. Oh, and willingness to take action based upon your divine guidance. Keep up the good work. Keep going, keep up the good work. So in regard of where this good work is taking you, let's go ahead and get the attitude to hold at this time and what the timing is for this inner power that you're awakening with the Divine Father. Whoops, that is too many. We have watching with number 11. Yeah. It's a good opportunity at this time to look closely at who's watching you also and to see like your surroundings in a different perspective, because I see that there's a newness that's come and it's almost like number 12 with running. Something that's meant for you, something that's holding you in high regard. You see it, but you're not moving towards it right now. And I think that this is what's calling you, that you should be moving into. And then we have spring, yeah, and it's saying like do it right now because we're in spring right now. Or you will be when this is meant to come for you. Okay, as this is a timeless reading. Okay, let's go ahead and do fairies. Yeah, we have healing again. It's no doubt that your heart needs to heal at this time. It says now it's time for you to give or receive healing. Everyone has a natural ability to heal others. Yes, even you. And then purity. Yeah. What you let go of is going to allow you to be a bit more pure in your intention and what you originally came here to do in this lifetime. It says always trust in the purity of your heart. Look inside your heart, and within it, you will find the answers to your questions. So whatever you may be questioning lately and whether or not things are, that have like panned out are correct and right for you, just know that they are at this time. And then we have life energy. The happy fairy of sunshine brings lots of life-giving energy. She reminds you to shine your light and to reveal anything in the shadows that needs to be healed. Okay. And concluding your reading, pile 1, we have the Forest Fae, and we're going to see what they have to say. Purity, that reminds me of the band Purity Ring. That's a good one. Healing. Healing will bring you more into your pure energy. Okay. And then we have the Spell Singer. Cast spells of wonder and delight. Yeah. Your words are not, they're nothing to take for granted. You know, what we speak into the world, we spell into the world. To be more clear with your intentions. And then we also have the Troll Fae. Follow the secret signs, as treasures can be found where you least expect them. Yeah, treasures can be found where you least expect them. And then we have watching. So whatever you may be just like watching, like behind the scenes, there's more. And there's also something to be said for the thing that you watch is also attracting you as well. So that's all I have for you, pile 1. I look forward to the next reading with you, and I hope you found solace in this reading today. Until next time, bye. Hello and welcome in, pile 2. I'm so happy that you're here today, and I look forward to this reading with you. I'm gonna go ahead and get right into tarot. So your card is grateful. What are you grateful for at this time? What has been a blessing in your life currently? Your spirit guides are calling you to be more grateful for those things. Okay. Butterflies could be significant for you. Rainbows could also be significant for you. This could be talking about a marriage or something that you've recently had become part of your life, whether it be like a new job, a new person. It's also saying the 4 of Swords. We have 4-4. 44 is a really, really exciting energy. Super grateful for new homes, something to cherish. Yeah, with the Lovers, this may just in fact be talking about a new lover, having some sort of spiritual connection with someone that allows you to feel like you can rest a bit more than you had in the past. You may be moving into more of your settling down phase in this time in life. The 5 of Pentacles can talk about needing to form firmer foundations and being able to fortify something that you find is emotionally calling to you. And then we have the Sun in reverse. It's like a feeling of like you never knew how happy this would truly make you, and or things are getting better and better. Yeah. Something that you build a new foundation on recently is causing you to want to kind of introspect and go within and cherish it and love it for all it's worth, and to keep it close and to really hold on to it. We're going to go ahead and clarify. Okay. These 2 cards, they definitely feel like they should be flipped. Like when I saw them both, I was excited to see them both. But also, knew that they shouldn't have been upside down. So this is talking about passing something down, something that you've held dear to you, something that allowed you to feel contentment and rest. It could be like a passing down of like hereditary things. It could also be some elder form in your life is going to be blessing you with something new, and it should be something to be celebrated with this connection within your soul. Something that is fiery and passionate in nature. It's definitely something worth exploring and looking more into. And then we have the Three of Wands in reverse with the Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, this is saying that which what you saw before you in the past is not exactly the way things are turning out with this Knight of Cups moving into the Ten of Pentacles. It's saying like where your emotions have led you thus far is kind of always been a mystery. Like you've always had like a set vision of how you wanted things to turn out, and they never quite turned out the way that you expected, because they came out far greater and far better. This could be talking about the relationships that you've experienced and the joy that you've felt within them, and how they're growing stronger, and to be weary of the nature of your relationships at this time. Yeah. And then just a last clarifier here. Yeah, looking back on your life, seeing where you came from, recognizing what was meant to be let go of, and what you're now ready and capable to move into, which could be a new job, a new relationship, a new financial endeavor, something that's definitely going to be able to fortify you further than you have ever been able to go before, because it's new energy coming in here. It's definitely new energy. We're gonna get some oracle to clarify. Yeah, it's time for you to align your life. What is not aligned or needs to change, so that you can come into this energy of a soulmate connection, and what fears that you need to let go of to be able to fortify this foundation for reaching the Ten of Pentacles, which talks about having a lot more time to be able to do the things that you wanted to do more readily with, I see lots of like new friendships, new experiences that were not previously able to be opened up to you, and the spirits and the spirit guides are calling you to be way more open to connections in this time in your life. It's almost like you've reached like a point in your life where there needs to be a shift, and you need to take this hermit energy and pull it into more of like a way of seeing your past self and what you've gotten from all of the celebrations that you have had, to be able to kind of cultivate a newer vision for you to be able to grow into the fullness of what your life has been leading you up to be, which does involve significant new relationships that are going to fortify you and make you happy. Okay, and then we have play. Yeah, it's saying that you need to get out there and be more playful and have fun and celebrate, and don't be so serious, because whatever was put to rest about your love life also you're now being called to be more generous with yourself. Okay, I'll get one more of these. These cards are really beautiful. The colors are really nice. They speak to me. You could really like pastel. Starseed. Yeah, what lights you up? It's time now to go ahead and think about what lights you up, and to move forward with starseed energy and allow yourself to embrace the light, the lighter side of life, and the more playful things. And this pile is talking a lot about recognizing your senescence and what you've been grateful for in your life so far, and what has truly made you become the person that you are today. We have Voyage. You may be going on a new adventure or vacation, or something that is calling you to get your best self ready for the experience of a lifetime with the Lovers and the Three of Cups. Yeah, whatever's coming in, whatever this passionate and soothing experience, it's no small feat right now. And it needs to be explored. Yeah, you need to embrace this newness. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, there's something coming in that you may not see yet that's really going to just enliven you and kind of help you forget what was holding you back. And we have wonders. No wonders. No wonder why this is happening, you know? You've been so grateful. You've been patient. You've been kindly awaiting this. It's almost as if you thought long and hard about where you would like to see yourself in the future as well. And Spirit is calling you to be open to new experiences and a new way of things presenting themselves to you that's more in alignment than what your vision is currently. Okay? Because you're water deserving. You're very deserving. It says, you are a beloved child of God, like anyone else, and you deserve to receive the support that will allow you to focus upon your divine life purpose. Even if you can't yet recognize your lovable qualities, trust that God and the angels can see how amazing you truly are. Yeah. Yep. That's so sweet. We have partnerships. So yeah, the new partnerships that are coming into your life are going to allow you to be healthful, supportive partnerships into your personal life and career, and both parties benefit as a result. You're receiving help from heaven and from a person who brings needed skills and resources. So whatever you are becoming a part of, or you will, or that you've been a part of, just know that you're a truly significant part of the greater picture for what's trying to be achieved here. That you absolutely matter, and that you are truly going on an adventure of a lifetime that needs to be held on to and remembered as something that's going to continue to bring you into the completion of where you've always saw yourself. You know, you've got great goals, and it's important to organize for success. Do not let the word organize intimidate you, as it is simply a way for you to ensure clarity of purpose. Organizing your thoughts, your reports, your living and workspace, and your finances will help you know and plan your next action steps. Sweet. That's very cool. Let's go ahead and look at angel energies. I call upon the angel energies to speak for this pile now. Pile 2. What angels does pile 2 need to speak with now? Pile 2. There you are. You are protected. Archangel Michael. Thank you, Michael, for supporting me with your protective light. You can say that to him too. Yeah, that's a strong angel for me. I just got like shooketh when I saw him. Okay. Yeah, and you have new beginnings ahead of you. New beginnings. Thank you, angels, for opening up the door to change, and I am ready. Yes, you are. It's saying you're ready to come out of this hermit state. You're ready to come out and just be that vibrant self that you always knew that you were, even if you may have been holding a persona in the latest days. It's time to kind of shift that energy, because you can change and become the newness that you've always seeked to be at any moment of any day, at any time. Okay, and this this energy could be shifting for you in winter time. This is a timeless reading, so you could be in winter now, or the winter to come. There could be a big shift of you coming like out of winter and into a more playful state of mind where you're starting to cultivate new relationships. Know that these new relationships and experiences are for you to grow. Okay, so organizing them into your life is going to be most beneficial at this time. And then we have enchantment. Yeah, be playful. Look at the beauty in the small things and recognize that when you truly look for the magic, it will find you as well. And music, yeah, a big way that this pile needs to be able to show gratitude is through the music that they listen to. Allow your thoughts and feelings on your current situation to envelop you into a new state of mind that allows you to feel, you know, equipped for your day. Listen to music that fortifies you. Ooh, and stay motivated on the vision. It says when music says, listen carefully. There may be a message in the music you hear. Music can lift your soul, rekindle memories, and charm fairies to your door. And motivation, we have when spring approaches, the flower fairies urge you to spring into action. If there's something that you've been merely thinking about doing, they say get busy and do it. So yeah, these new relationships, these new experiences is something new, going on to a new concert, coming out of the winter energy and into spring energy. That is what we're calling you to do now. Okay. I'd like to get one more of these. There you are. Celebration. We have celebration again. 3 of Cups with celebration, and then we have celebration again. Yeah. There's some fun stuff to be grateful for, especially this Christmas. I'm feeling that there's something really new that comes in for you that is like going to bring you so this might be like a new relationship or something that you enjoy doing that you then get to start doing with others or with a new partner. It says, get ready to let your hair down and celebrate. It's time to go out and dance and play. An invitation could be on the way, and this could be talking about a marriage for some of you, and this could be talking about either working on invitations or being invited to a wedding that was always meant to be, as we have the soulmate card with the lovers on this spread as well. Concluding your reading, we're going to go ahead and talk about Forest Fae and what they need you to know now from Spirit to you. Okay. She of the mossy bry, not all things are as they seem. Trust in your intuition. Yeah. So although there was a shift in fate most recently, know that there's more to be had in that situation and why things have shifted for you, and that although you did not expect these turn of events to occur, it is working in your favor. We also have Owl Song, whisper spirits to the moonlight, find strength and stillness. Yes, you've always been very good at being able to bring what you're seeking to you into your future. And this is saying that shifting your energy into this new state of mind with these new events that are coming up for you. It's best to have quiet and to really kind of dream about them and experience the visualizations of them, because if not exactly how that's going to be, it's going to be something in alignment with the energy that you're producing through your dreams. So that's all I have for you, Pile 2. I hope you enjoyed your reading, and I look forward to the next one. Thanks. Bye-bye. Hi, Group 3. Welcome to your reading. I'm happy to have you here today. I look forward to what we have in store with the card Kindness. And the first thing I'm seeing with the card Kindness is kind of like the givingness of like what winter and Christmas specifically have to bring. It's like a wondrous time. There's like this guy, he just seems like so pronounced in wisdom and kindness and love and cherishing exactly whatever it is that he's been able to embody in his lifetime. I mean, he looks like he's like an arching tree with animals just enveloping them in their little perfect vibrations as animals, and the boy is just innocent in appreciating the kindness of this man creature. And there's just perfect love in that picture here. It doesn't even feel cold. It's so kind that although there's snow all around, it's just perfect kindness. So I'm gonna go right into the tarot now for this pile. And see what we have to say, and see what Spirit wants you to know now. Okay. We have the Ace of Pentacles with the Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, you've planted your seeds somewhere. You decided to start something new, or you have something in the works that you'd like to begin. And this is saying that in due time and with the award of kindness that you give to this thing that you're currently focusing on will bear fruits that are to be then returned to you in the fortification and love and kindness that you have grown and built all on your own. The Nine of Pentacles talks about living in lavish for all of your from within all of your hard work and what you've been able to move forward. That's going to bring you into a new home, a new lifestyle, something that's going to make you feel like justified in what you've worked hard on. And it's definitely something that is going to keep up regardless, because you're in fact so in alignment with this thing that it's just only going to be cherished and celebrated more. I see something where I see like almost like a farmer's market specifically. It's kind of like taking all that you've worked hard for and being able to flip it. And that's your hard work coming into justice and being able to fortify others with what you've been working so hard to produce, whatever you find important to you at this time. I'm going to go ahead and get one more card. Okay. We have the World. Yeah, what you've worked hard on is coming through full completion. It's kind of like a cycle. You might be a gardener, you might grow things, you might be going, oh, she's got some perky titties showing right now. Hold on. Home. So yeah, the world was there. Yeah, and the Knight of Swords is saying to continue on and to move fast on this opportunity. We have Judgment on the bottom of the deck, which signifies that you are your own most significant judge in what it is that you're going to bring to the world. And within this, remembering that you are, something that you're doing is going to come to light for a lot of people, and to keep working really hard on it, because it's not for nothing. So for as long as it takes you to get where you're going, you are moving into calmer waters with this opportunity. And it's something that could also be in relation to, I see like kiddos, kindness. You could be a teacher. It's just like watching it. It reminds me. Let's go ahead and appreciating. Yeah, you have the upper hand in how you've been able to cultivate growth for that which you are passionate about. Coming out of deceptive ideas that you're stuck in something that's not moving as quickly as you may want it to, but in this we know that you had made a choice, and it's important to stick with it, because what we are coming to celebrate here is a giving back. Yeah, it could be a giving back to nature. this was in the last reading, so this could be significant, in that taking all that you've learned and worked hard towards and produced to be able to create an empire for yourself that gives you kind of like a name. You create a statement, you build on like a business that's going to you know, be seen in the world as something to appreciate. Okay, so you're probably an entrepreneur. This pile is definitely hard workers, someone who has steadfastness to create a life for themselves that is not of the ordinary, and it has to do with a particular hobby or interest. And then we have Council of Light. It says divine orchestration, helpers in the subtle realms. Yeah, and you are so creative in this endeavor as well, because it allows you to do exactly what you've been called to do by the higher energies and the tulpas that are vibrating with you when you take part in whatever it is you're creating. It's super important to note that you're on the right path in that, and where you need to establish better boundaries so that you can ensure that we reach this sort of maximum reward for the efforts that you have set in place. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and get one more of these here. Spirit, what do we need to hear for pile 3 from this deck? And here it is. Priestess, how are you being called to step up and lead? Yeah. How at this time with your adventures, endeavors, and business can you be more creative with your approach to getting things done? Where can you be more efficient? These are the questions you should be asking. And bringing kindness into the situation. I'm being reminded of the rice experiment where, excuse me, yeah, when the cups were put in some form of like liquid with rice, and then the cup that was spoken kindly to and with positivity stayed better longer than the cup that was talking nasty to. And there's much to be said for that experiment, because it's true and it's within our vibration, and there's lots to be said for how water holds vibration as well. And so to be kind to yourself and to remember that you're on a journey and things don't happen overnight, and that you need to stay focused like the snow leopard. Things can be sparse at times, especially in the winter, and to push through because you have delights coming your way, and to really appreciate the small things through the process. Like I keep getting gardening or growing something, and while working, you know, experiencing the nature and the love that's found in the small things, because that's really what's going to get you through. Your own mindset gets you through. Your own positivity will get you through to this, something that you're trying to complete or achieve. Yeah, and it brings you more and more into your power. With every upset, with every storm, with every downfall, it's you being stronger and stronger, because if you keep moving forward, say you move 2 steps back, then you have to take 4 steps to get yourself past those previous 2 steps in equilibrium. And so you're getting stronger in that. You're moving further into what makes you more powerful as a being, and what you're evolving. And this could also just be talking about motherhood and fatherhood as well in this, like growing your person. Number 40, we have the land between. Focus, the land between, delight. Spirit of gratitude. Yeah. You could also have been called to pile 2, because they talk about gratitude. And the land between. Yeah, building a bridge and getting the go over it. No, I'm just kidding. But that's probably what it's talking about. You know, for as hard as this journey is going to be, there's also going to be the spirit of being able to appreciate that although, you know, there's choices that we have to make and upsets that we need to clean up and things, we're well on our way to something far greater and far more powerful than we can even feel or know in the moment. Which is why this kindness card, that gentle tree, icy tree man, he knows kindness is the way after everything that he's been through, right? We have pure intention. The Fairy of Manifestation will help you to use your wishes wisely. Manifest your heart's desires with pure intention and for the highest good of all. Yeah, I think you imbue a lot of what you do for the highest good of all. You could be, you know, someone who, we have celebration, who works in nature, who, yeah, you wish for a lot of things to come out right, and you're just very pure in your intention to see things through the way that you had planned, and that's just really sweet energy. It also says celebrate, get ready to let your hair down and celebrate. It's time to go out and dance and play. An invitation could be on the way. So I wonder if you're waiting for an opportunity or some sort of experience, and know that it's coming. Even if it's not the one that you were thinking of, it could be even better, okay? And then the fairies also want to say it's time to heal. Now it's time for you to give or receive healing. Everyone has a natural ability to heal others, yes, even you. And I think that that is largely to speak about where you can give back to yourself in all of this hard work and working on this thing that you're moving towards. And the moving towards is like towards completion, like what you're trying to ultimately fulfill here. So we're now going to get some attitude and timing. We have climbing. Climbing. I saw like a big energy of hiking here. I could talk about needing to definitely take a hike and go on those adventures, and to remember for how much you push yourself is also for how much success in what you are trying to achieve through your plans. Okay, and then we have spring forward. It says fresh yearning of the morning. So that could be significant for you for when you want things to unravel for you and present themselves. I'm going to go ahead and pull some angels. Angels, be with us now. Group 3. What do the angels have to say for group 3 at this time? Loved ones in heaven, thank you, loved ones in heaven, for drawing close at this time. I think that whatever you're working on right now, it needs to be said that you're making the people that look out for you in the cosmic realms. They're very proud. We have these, they all popped out, but I'm gonna give it a go. It says studying and learning. Yeah, there's something you're growing, you're learning, you're studying, you're working really hard to create this thing for yourself, this vision you have for your life. And it says, thank you, angels, for allowing me to see that every day is a learning day. We also have express your creativity. Thank you, angels, for helping me to express my inner creator. Yeah, whatever you're working on, creating, building, fortifying with your skill set and what you've been learning is super appreciated and loved, and it's exactly in alignment with what the angels want you to know right now, because They wouldn't be here to tell you that expressing your creativity is important if it weren't for you right now. And then we have inner power, and then your inner voice. Okay, your power is your voice, your ability to speak into reality, exactly where you'd like to see yourself move into your state of completion, wherever you're headed. Just know that if you continue on with this set path that you have out for yourself, it is going to lead you into becoming more powerful. Power, yep, we have gratitude. Be grateful for the power that you have within, because it's the voice within that gets you to express exactly what it is that you're meant to bring into the world. I think that that's fantastic. While we're on the topic of angels, I'm going to go ahead and pull a little bit more here. Okay. We have moonlighting. You can start working on your dream career part-time while keeping your other job in to pay bills. Soon your dream career will take flight and fully support you. Yeah, so there is something here that you're working so hard on, and I'm so proud of you. That's super cool. And then we have abundance mindset. What did I say? I was talking about mindset. Your mindset is going to get you there. Okay, it says if you think that your abundance sorry, let me start over. I just got really excited. If you think of your abundance as something that happens in the future, then it will always be one day away from you. See, feel, think, speak of abundance as something that you already have in the present moment, and that is what you will experience. And that could not be more close to the truth. We have gratitude again, so I'm going to go ahead and point this pile, if you're willing, to go back to pile 2, because this group could also probably benefit from the second one as well, because we have gratitude here, I think like 3 times, and kindness is speaking to gratitude as well. And that's where we can find our kindness as well, as like what we're truly grateful for and what we're loving in this lifetime. It has large benefit and talk of what we are appreciating at this time in our lives. It says counting your blessings and feeling gratitude for what you already have helps you to be centered in your heart instead of fixated on worries in your mind. What and who are you grateful for right now? Keep focusing upon gratitude and you'll discover the amazing generosity of this universe. That is just so lovely. I'm going to go ahead and pull from the Forest Fae deck to see what the Forest Fae would like you to know at this time. To conclude your reading, we have the Gnome of Mushrooms and Buttons. Seek stillness and joy. They are wise teachers. Yeah, so whatever you're learning, wherever you're growing right now, remember the joy in it, and that it is for you, because it can be grueling to have to sit and learn things sometimes, but it's also exactly what's going to bring you into the fruition that you're cultivating, and to bring kindness and love and gratitude into the situation as well. And we have the Mandragora Mother. Find the secrets hidden in the brambles. Yeah, this is like very mother god energy too, really coming in to bring that like motherly love and telling you that it's time for you to buckle down and focus on what it is that you want to see happen. Even though it can be grueling and frustrating, you're doing a really good job. Okay, I'm proud of you. Thank you for being here. That's all I have for you today, and I look forward to seeing you in your next reading. Until then, enjoy your week.